Hi, my name's Brenna, and recently I started van life. After driving across Texas, we started off in the Guadalupe Mountains. We successfully found our first shower and continued settling into our van. In this episode, we leave Texas and enter New Mexico, explore the Carlsbad Caverns, and continue our journey north. Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to the Carlsbad Caverns. We're just packing up the van, about to hit the road. Let's go. If you're ever near the Guadalupe Mountains, you need to go to Carlsbad Caverns. They're only 30 minutes apart. Good morning, guys. We've officially made it to the Carlsbad Caverns, which is a national park. So we had a national park pass that we purchased. Normally it's $15 if you don't have one. There's a few different ways you can actually explore the cavern. The first way, if you have small children or if you're older, is to actually take the elevator straight down into the largest section of the cavern. You do like an hour and a half walk, and then you can actually take the elevator back up. The other option is what we're doing, which is to walk down into the cavern. It adds an extra hour, and then explore everything down there. Also, when you're here, they recommended, and I honestly wanted to rent one of these for $5. You just type in the number at each stop that is corresponding and listen to the facts. Currently, there are 117 known caves in the park. The cave known as Carlsbad Cavern is only one of them. And as we go into the cave, you'll discover the big room, which is 8.2 acres, which makes it the largest accessible cave chamber in North America. Okay, we are almost at the entrance to the actual cave, and I hope that my camera can capture how massive it is, but so far it just looks like a massive black pit. Also, we're learning about these birds flying around. They're cave swallows, established in like 1966, I think. They eat insects that would otherwise enter the cave, and their homes are actually on the roof of the cave. So another thing to know when you're about to enter the cave, even as we're walking down here, it's getting significantly cooler. They say year-round the cave stays at 56 degrees Fahrenheit. So we do have jackets in our bag, but just know that when you're coming to pack a jacket. One of the first explorers of Carlsbad Cavern was a man named Jim White, who began exploring the cave system as a teenager, between 14 and 16 years old, in 1898, using a handcrafted wire ladder. For over a decade, he actually struggled to convince other locals that there was much to Carlsbad Caverns at all, when in fact the bones of Ice Age animals such as giant sloths and lions have been found in entrances to the caverns.
Look how big this column is. It's crazy. So we have to whisper because everything echoes really loudly here, but I'm learning so much. This is supposed to be one of the most beautiful caves in the world. I mean, look at this. This is a stalagmite. And it goes all the way up. And then I also learned that really pretty, like, almost looks like thin ribbons going down the rock is called drapery, which forms from water rushing over the side of a rock, cutting out the path. Wow, this is insane.
After walking the 1.25 miles through the natural entrance trail, we were getting pretty hungry. And lucky for us, 750 feet underground in the cave is a lunchroom. The lunchroom was actually built in 1928 because back in the day, in order to explore the cave and get to the big room, it would take 6 hours each way. So people were really hungry and needed a place to eat. Therefore, the lunchroom was born. Now you can enjoy an entire meal and use the restrooms 75 stories underground. Okay, so you might see here. We are actually 750 feet inside the cave. That is the cave behind me. And we have snacks. And there's this little rest area. So we just finished eating, and now we're heading to the big room. Like I mentioned earlier, the big room is the largest cave chamber in North America by volume. It's 4,000 feet long, 625 feet wide, and 255 feet high at its tallest point. You could fit over 6 American football fields inside this one chamber. I know that my footage doesn't really capture it, but let me tell you, it was really impressive, and I really recommend to come and see it yourself. So it was finally time to leave, and the last cool thing that we saw was when you take the elevator, it actually shows you how many feet underground it's going. Quick update. We just finished the Carlsbad Caverns. They were amazing. I literally could not recommend them more for people. So now it is currently 3 in the afternoon and we're gonna actually drive to the city of Carlsbad. We have to charge some of our electronics and get some more food and then find a place to stay. So we had a little change of plans. We actually drove through Carlsbad and ended up in a town called Artesia.
What are we doing?
Alley. We're going to the local bowling alley.
Yeah.
So here at the bowling alley I tried, it's their quesadilla popper. It's cheese, bacon, jalapenos, and sour cream.
That was good too.
After we went bowling, we found a little piece of land to call home for the night and went to sleep so that we could wake up and do the whole thing tomorrow. All right guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.